Already some basics we know. What you mean by combination, what you mean by combination, what you mean by permutations. So different arrangements of a given number of things by taking some or all at a time, it is called permutations. But here if you are considering them as groups or selections which can be taken some or all at a time, this is a single number permutations, groups or selections, then it is combinations. Okay, this is the general definition. And we know that n factorial means 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n. 10 factorial means 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. We have to multiply. And if we have 7 factorial, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 7, we have to multiply. This is the value of n factorial. Next is NPR. NPR formula is n factorial by n minus r factorial. Okay, n factorial by n minus r factorial. We know the value of n factorial. N minus r means whatever the value from 1 to 3, is the value up to there, we have to keep on multiplying. And NCR, okay, NPR means permutations, NCR means combinations. In NCR, the formula is n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial is the extra thing we will have in denominator. Okay, into r factorial. Compared to permutations, one more r factorial will come in the denominator. This is about combinations. And 0 factorial value is 1. Okay, any negative number factorial is 1. And 4 factorial means we will multiply 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 4 we have to multiply. And 6p2 means we will write like this, 6 factorial by 6 minus 2 which is 4 factorial. 6 factorial by 6 minus 2 which is 4 factorial. 7p3 means 7 factorial by 7 minus 3 which is again 4 factorial. Okay, this is what 6p2 and 7p3. If you simplify, these are the things we are going to get. If we simplify, okay, so what I was telling is, first case what we are going to write, 6 factorial by 4 factorial, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And denominator 4 factorial means 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 will get cancelled both in the numerator and denominator. We are left out with 5 into 6, that is what written here in the yellow color. Similarly, you operate for 7p3. Combinations means 6c2, 7c3, okay, which means 6 factorial by 6 minus 2 factorial, which is 4 factorial, and again 2 factorial will come. Numerator will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, and denominator 4 factorial means 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 factorial means 2 into 1, okay, 2 factorial means 2 into 1. Up to 4, it will get cancelled both in numerator and denominator. Here it is 3, 5 into 3 which is 15. Okay, so 5 into 3 which is 15, the value. Similarly, you can operate NCN or NC0 value is 1. NCR can also be written as NCN minus R. Okay, these are the common rules or standard values in combinations. Now I am going to the first problem. Find the value of 50p2. Find the value of 50p2. Okay, so we already know P means permutation. P means permutation. So 50 factorial by 50 minus 2 factorial. Okay, which is nothing but n factorial by n minus r factorial. This is the value for NPR. This is the value for NPR. If you calculate, okay, 50 factorial by 48 factorial, okay, up to 48 it will be cancelled both in numerator denominator. We will be left out with 50 into 49. 50 into 49. And the final, when you multiply, the answer will be 2450. And the answer is option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Okay. So I always prefer value should be visible. Whether I put tick mark or not, value should be visible. Okay. So let it be. Now I am going to the second problem. How many words can be formed by using letters of the word Delhi? How many words can be formed using letters of the word Delhi? So if you see Delhi, 5 letters are there. Delhi, 5 letters are there. All are different. All are different. So 5 factorial is the answer. Okay. If all the letters are different, then number of letters factorial will be the answer. So 5 factorial means we know 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 5 we have to multiply, and the answer we will be getting Up to 5, if we multiply, I think the answer is 120. I think the answer is 120 because when you multiply with 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 5, the answer is 120. Okay. So option D is the correct answer. I'm going to next problem. In how many different ways can the letters of the word leading be arranged in such a way that the vowels always come together? Vowels always come together. Okay. So first of all, the given word is leading. First of all, the given word is leading. So Leading. How many letters are there? P6, 7 letters are present. So presently, it is out of the border, I think. What I am trying to write, it is out of the screen. Okay, that's why it is not right. So 7 letters are present. 7 letters are present. Okay. And if you see vowels means we know, vowels means A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. I am writing small letters. So cap letters, it is A, E, I, O, U. How many vowels are present in the given word? How many vowels are present in the given word? E is there, E is there, I is present. Okay, 3 vowels are present. So they have also given vowels should come together. Vowels should come together. Okay, what I will do, E, A, I will put together. Apart from that, I will take the remaining letters L, D, N, G. Okay, you have to consider them as one letter. You have to consider them as one letter. This together is 4 letters. So totally it is 5 letters. Totally it is 5 letters. Okay, this is what the thing. And if you see here, we have 7 letters in total. We have 7 letters in total. 3 letters are vowels. 3 letters are vowels. You can write them together. Okay, you can write them in the either in the beginning or at the end. You can write them. I have written at the beginning. You can also write it at the end. First you take L, D, N, G. Then you can write E, A, I. Anyway you can write. But all the vowels together you have to consider as one letter. That is the condition. Whenever they ask in the question, vowel should come together. This is the process we have to follow. Okay, we have to consider them as a single letter. So remaining is 4 letters. So total is 5 letters. That is what we are going to do here. So if 5 letters are there, okay, how many ways they can be arranged is 5 factorial ways. 5 letters are there. We can arrange them in 5 factorial ways. And vowels are kept together. They can be arranged among themselves. 3 letters are there. So 3 factorial ways we can arrange the vowels among themselves. Okay, 5 factorial. The answer is 120. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Value is 120. 3 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3. Value is 6. So you have to multiply 5 factorial into 3 factorial. The answer becomes 720. Option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Okay. So what we are trying to do, whenever they say the vowel should come together, we have to put the vowels together and consider them as one letter. We have to put vowels together and we have to consider them as one letter. Remaining 4 letters are there. So totally we are having 5 letters. Okay, 5 letters means 5 factorial ways. And the vowels can be arranged among themselves in 3 factorial ways because 3 vowels are there in the given word leading. Okay, finally we have to multiply 5 factorial into 3 factorial. The answer is 720. The answer is 720.